Hi, it's David, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing an electronic product from a company called Highever. They approached me and sent me an email asking for me to give them my first thoughts on one of their products that they sell. I haven't paid for it, they sent it to me, and the product is a sleep headphones band, and you wear it over your head. So I'm going to be unboxing it now in front of you. So they sent me a product from Amazon, and let's see what's inside. So, it's quite a small box, as you can see there. Okay, so some of the specs on the back of the product, it's got wireless connectivity, so I'm assuming it can connect to your phone or your laptop potentially. And you can potentially be 15 meters away from the device itself. Seems quite nice. So you can have your phone on your nightstand and it connects into this headband. I'm assuming, this product will be for anybody who finds it hard to sleep. So, if you typically play background music, so static noise or rainwater falling potentially to help you sleep, or if you just play a nursery rhyme to help you sleep, this product will be for you. I'm not sure of how many people actually sleep with maybe music or playing in headphones, but it does seem like something that there's a market out there for, so let's see what's inside. So inside, when you open it up, it comes in a really nice kind of plastic packaging. And then when you take it out, you then have a user manual, which you should read, but most people don't. But it seems fairly straightforward. It kind of just shows how to kind of use the device itself and how to connect it to Bluetooth. But it seems fairly straightforward. It might need to charge, but we'll test that out too. So let's look at the product itself. So you get a USB cable with a USB Type-C on the other side, which is quite nice and up to date, which is quite cool. And when you look at the actual band itself, seems alright. They didn't ask for my size, so I'm assuming this is kind of a one size fits all. But I'm sure that they have various different sizes. So it does have the branding on it as well, so Highever, and then it has kind of a minus button and a plus button for the volume, I'm assuming, and it has a pause and play button to start and play the music, and that's it really. And it has kind of like dots in the front, which I'm assuming is where some maybe a mic potentially or some audio comes out as well. But on the sides, you can't really see it unless I kind of push it out on the camera. There are some kind of headphones hidden in this corner here and on the left-hand side here as well. So that goes over your ears itself. So you can't just wear this in any position. You have to kind of wear it with the Highever logo in the front, and then the headphones on either side. So I'm going to put it on to give you an idea of what it looks like. And yeah, so it's not as fashionable. It's not something that I would wear in front of anybody, but I'm assuming they intend for you to be wearing this before you go to sleep, so you're not going to care much about the color or the style itself. In terms of comfortability, yeah, it's not too bad. It fit my head comfortable. It actually stretches, so I'm assuming it can fit various different head sizes. And on the side here, I can feel where the one set of headphones are, and I can feel where another set of headphones are on this side here, which is quite nice. And when you actually try and press the buttons, there's actually a clicking button motion, which is quite nice. So I can feel that it's quite tactile. I can feel like a response when I'm pressing, which is useful when you're sleeping and you really don't want to open your eyes. I'm assuming you can put this over your eyes while you sleep. And it doesn't feel like I'm pressing on my eyeballs. It's actually this Highever logo and control center piece is actually still on my forehead, which is quite nice, and not on my nose. So it could be used to kind of block daylight or artificial lighting while playing or listening to music. So right, let's get into actually setting this up and seeing how it sounds and what it looks like. So once you hold down the play and pause button, it turns on the device. And then what you then see on the Bluetooth console on your laptop is the word ET-FAAH, and that's actually what it says on the manual is the actual name of the device. So you connect to that, and then it should say on the device, connected. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to open up Spotify. So I'm just gonna put this over my eyes and position the headphones in the corners over my ears. And then I'm gonna play from my Spotify playlist and see how the sound sounds. The audio is actually really nice on this. So it's soft, it's not too strong. Obviously the volume is on medium. If you're going to sleep, I wouldn't recommend playing loud music as you're sleeping. But it's quite soft and it's not as really sharp. And I think the material helps as well to kind of soften the noise from the actual device itself. So my initial thoughts on the product is that I love the material. So in terms of the material itself, it's stretchy. I'll probably give that, a 4 out of 5. I think if they wanted to make it a 5, I probably would maybe have some padding in this because it's purely just a stretchy material. There's no kind of soft padding inside of them. So if they did put some soft padding inside of the actual material itself, then it'll feel really soft on your skin. But at the moment, it's just the elastic material really, which just kind of stretches to the size of your head. In terms of how it's designed and how it looks, I think it's very ergonomic in terms of that you've got this piece that just fits in around your head. You don't have to unzip anything. It's just kind of, you wear it, it just stretches to the size of your head. And the speakers are actually positioned already where your ears should be. And it's not like an earbud, it's kind of a large surface the speakers cover, so that will fit any air type. The position of the play and pause button and the increase the volume and the minus button is in a convenient location. It's just in the front of your forehead, which is great because then when you're lying down or resting the back of your head, you haven't got this chunky piece of tech on the back of your head or on the side of your head. It's just in the front, and you shouldn't sleep in face down, so this should be fine. So for that, in terms of just design and ergonomics, I'll probably give it a 5 out of 5. It just works, it makes sense. In terms of being able to wash the material, especially if you've got grease coming from your hair, or just over time, it does get dirty potentially. I have noticed that there is kind of a zip in the front, which allows you to kind of take out some of the tech that's inside, and that will then allow you to actually wash the actual band itself, which is really useful actually. So I'll definitely give them a 5 out of 5 for that. It is a bit of a faff, so yeah, you probably find most people won't do that, but it's nice that they've allowed or included the possibility of cleaning this. In terms of the audio, so the audio is nice and soft when you play it at the volume at medium. I wouldn't recommend playing it any higher than that, but there is a potential for it to go even higher. And I would just recommend using it for about maybe 30 minutes before you go to sleep or just before you go to sleep. And to be honest, some people could use this to, listen to YouTube or a video before, or watch a video before they go to sleep, and then potentially take it off and put it to one side. Or you could just use it as an eye mask. It does seem to block out a lot of the light, even with kind of my studio lights that I've got now. I couldn't see anything when I put it over my eyes. It does block it out. So you don't necessarily need to listen to music on it, but obviously that's the purpose of having the gadget with an eye band in one. But it's just nice that you can turn that off and still use it to block out the sunlight or the daylight or the artificial lighting when you're sleeping. I'm going to try it on for a few more days, and I'll probably leave a comment down below in the video in terms of what my experience has been after using it for a few days. But these are just my initial impressions, and so far it looks pretty cool. I think it's a solution to an issue that most people have, where they've got basically their standard eye mask and they've got earbuds or headphones in at the same time, and they're trying to sleep. And you either have it wired all the way to your phone, so it's kind of when you're moving around on the bed, it just kind of it pulls your phone off the charge or moves it all around with you. This solution just works through Bluetooth, and I love it. It just works really nicely. So thanks for sending this product for me to kind of open and review, Highever. And I'll leave a comment down below to their Amazon page where you can potentially buy this product and how much it costs below. And I'll potentially be bringing you any further unboxings and any other reviews that they potentially send through to me. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you like the idea of actually combining your eye mask with your headphones, or if you wear headphones to bed. Thanks for watching.